An eportfolio is the product created by the learner, a collection of digital artefacts articulating experiences, achievements and learning. Behind any product or presentation lie rich and complex processes of planning, synthesising, sharing, discussing, reflecting, giving, receiving and responding to feedback. How do eportfolios add value to you as a learner? Well, they allow you to see the connections across a program. Quite often you might just be concentrating on the assessment task within a particular module and not see that our courses and programs are designed to give you a developmental opportunity. So by using an eportfolio you can see for yourself and show assessors and other people outside how you have actually changed from your experiences here at university.
What convinced us to use eportfolios was that it was a place for students to collate their work. It was one repository that they could access and upload information to. And they could also share that information with their colleagues as well. So when you work on a group project, you don't have just one USB that students, one person has access to. You have this common eportfolio that you can share with your colleagues, and all that information is there for the group to use.
The personal aspects of eportfolios that I believe offer the greatest amount of value to you while you're at university. That's because unlike other institutional tools, an eportfolio is your space. You own it, you get to control who sees things, you can write things that you don't share with anybody.
We also used eportfolios because it was a way for us to check on student progress and how they're going with their group projects and their learning. And it was a way for us to give them formative feedback on their progress. They could then use that feedback to improve the quality of their submission and what they were working on.
We say the word eportfolio to be a presentation aspect or a developmental aspect, but there's all these other tools that go with them, such as blogs, action plans, templates that we've provided for you to actually document particular experiences or activities. They're all ways for you to actually have something to put into your portfolio, but they go together. That's why we say it's an eportfolio concept rather than an actual system or tool that we're talking about here.
When I graduated from university and I went out for my first few job interviews, I wasn't prepared for the types of questions that they would ask. And one of the big questions you'd get asked is, tell us about a time you worked as part of a team, what happened, was it a good situation or a bad situation? And I was in a complete blank when I was asked that question, because I didn't have a scenario that I'd been working on to present during the interview. But students who are graduating now who have this eportfolio have a whole collection of scenarios that they have right through from first year that they can draw on and use in an interview situation.
You may be wondering why I can't just use Word to do an assignment when you've been asked to use an eportfolio. That's because we are looking for this holistic approach to your learning. We want you to be able to see the connections over time. We also want to be able to see for ourselves how you've developed. And so that's why portfolios have been used for many years in areas such as nursing, education, art. Not only do they show development, they showcase your work in a variety of contexts and different areas. And it allows them to take control and to also take a lifelong learning approach.
Professional benefits of using an eportfolio don't just stop once you graduate. They continue throughout your career as an engineer. To keep your chartered status, you must show examples of continual professional development. So the eportfolio is a great place to collate examples of this, and it's also an excellent place to reflect on jobs that you've worked on as an engineer, so that you can learn from your mistakes so that you can become a better engineer.